Hello and welcome to Motorsport and Dream Cars. Today is Friday, so it's set up for the touring cars. It's rather wet, and at the moment I'm standing in the pit area for Maxim Motorsport and Stuart lines. What we're going to do, there's no track action for touring cars, but we're going to have a walk down the pit lane and try and have a look at as many cars as possible. I'm actually here with Max Coates this weekend, so I'm going to be filming with him and doing a special film really about him, how he gets on over the weekend. So I'm going to flip the camera around so you can look at the cars as opposed to me waffling on, which is far more interesting. Just so if you click on the subscribe button, when the videos of Max or any other live streams do come on, please just click on the subscribe and you'll get alerted when something comes out. So without further ado, I'm going to flip the camera around. So here we are. This is Stuart Lines' car. The guys here are working it. I just need to make sure I keep out the way of them. They're sort of rather busy setting everything up. And just over here we've got Stephen Jelly's car. As I said, they're not going out anywhere at the minute, but guys here, they're just working on everything. So I will do if I see him. You'll have to point him out to me. So that's the back. These things here, I'm sure a lot of you know, that's used, these little things here, they're used for the towing cam to make sure everything is straight. You don't like the stickers on the car either. Well, not sure what to say about that one. So I'm going to wander down to the next garage, unless there's something else you wanted to look at in there. A lot of these shutters are down and things like that because it is horrible, although saying that, it has actually stopped raining. So let's go in here with the EMGS. And again, this is Josh Cooks and Aaron Taylor Smith over the other side. If I suddenly get chucked out of the garage because I don't want me in there, we've got the F4s out at the moment. Probably saw one in the background going past. So that's their car, and the guys are just working on things at the moment. If you want me to have another look at things, just give us a shout and I can have a look. Just quickly while they're here, the Formula 4 are out at the moment. They're out for their practice. See, all the way down there, but obviously I'm going to look at the touring cars as opposed to these. But while they are parked up here, I thought it was a chance just to say, yeah, I've said happy birthday. If I see him, I will give him a happy birthday. Hopefully I'll get a few wins. So we'll go back out this way. So it's the MG. Down to the next garage. I haven't walked down here, so I have to guess about what's in some of these garages. So we're going to go down here. Not sure who's in this one. That's a bin, sorry about that. Here we go, this is Team Hard. Unfortunately Will's not here this weekend after that terrible crash. He is recovering, which is great, and he should be here for the rest of the weekend. So we've got Jake Hill's car. What's in the bin? I can show you, I'm sure it's very exciting, Pete. So these are the Toyotas, certainly not your standard thing. So that's the heart of the car really. A lot of the cars, they all have the same regulatory Swindon engines on there. This means a lot of the components are exactly the same on every car, and then it sort of makes it sort of fair really. So that's my caps, and this is Jake Hill's car, and hopefully I won't mind me doing this. So that's inside Jake's car, slightly stripped out, and certainly not a normal Toyota Avensis. So let's shut that door. Don't know where everyone's disappeared to, but it's perfect for walking around and actually having a look at things. So you can see the suspension there is on the inside, so it's incredibly different from your road car. I'm not going to have a peek around the wheels too much and potentially give something away about the car, because I will get shot by someone and not really fair on them. So the tyres on here, got slicks on at the moment, but it's handbrake down, although the cars aren't actually going out until tomorrow. It's mainly, well, it is purely set up, so you can see the amount of tyres they've got all the way down there. So these are, obviously they're the slicks, they're still, oh, sorry, they're the wet tyres, and obviously they're the slicks. So hopefully, looking at the weather, it's going to be slicks tomorrow, but unfortunately wet on Sunday, so that's going to make things rather interesting to say the least. Down here we've got our friends at A&D. So we've got Ant Morton Hill's car there and Ollie Jackson. Seem to be good. So again, they're setting up the cars. Did some work with them one of the rounds. Great bunch of guys here. So these are the Audis. I'm going to stay over this side, so they look absolutely fantastic. I love the livery on these things. Very good looking cars, to be honest. Again, they're working around the front of the car. Got to make sure I don't get too close to anyone. So they're just on the setup. So that's them. We've got a lot of cars to get through before we get to the end of the pit lane. More tyres, so it's really nothing exciting. This is Handy Motorsport with Rob Austin. So you can see that. So, yeah, just there, that's the air jack. So none of this jacking up malarkey going on. So you can see just under there, that's actually holding the car up just there. The automatic gets pumped up, put an air, one of these gas bottles on, shoots up and takes a matter of seconds to get the car off the ground. So okay, yeah, so I need to go back out here. Got to make sure I don't get in the way, obviously, because there's certain setup. Got Steve Nugent's car in there and Smiley, so again we'll stand out. So there is an engine just there. So people crawling around under the car. So everyone's just getting, so that's the front, I think it's the front subframe, that bit there, that's the spare engine lying around. Well, not lying around, just in case they need to do anything. So there's a hell of a lot of work, you know. They're not doing anything as such, you know, there's no racing going on, but there is so much work. All of these, you know, even all these boards here, they've all got to be put up, and even these things down here, these mats, they're all clipped together. And I know a lot of the engineers and teams, I don't want to say what they call them, but there's a certain name. So all of the fuel, you can see, that's all regulatory and costs an absolute fortune. So in here I've got Senna Proctor's car. I'll poke my head around the corner. So there we go, so that's Proctor's. I will, thanks Pete, have a look back later. The whole thing will be on there because there's an awful lot of cars to actually get through. So I'm going to keep going down this way. Oh, this is Lazer Team with Aidan Moffat. It's actually his birthday. I think yesterday is 21st. So hopefully Aidan can do well this weekend. It'll be a nice birthday treat for him. So this is one of the Mercedes. I'm not going to go in there as such, because they're obviously working on the car at the moment. Again, a lot of these components are exactly the same across all cars, makes it even, because it really wouldn't be fair. I think most people use Swindon. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Subaru use their own engines. But I keep going. Going to Wix, thank you. So this is Sicily Motorsport, and this is the same team as Max Coates, who I'm filming with this weekend, so hopefully I won't get thrown out just yet. So this is Adam Morgan's car. He's been at the sharp end of the stick basically this season. He's been doing really well. So again, they're using a Swindon engine, absolutely immaculate over there. So this is another inside of the car. So you've got the huge gear stick. It literally is just forwards for up, back for down, or vice versa. I'm not quite sure which way around it is. So they are the instrumentation that is got to use. I cannot tell you what half of them do. So roll cage, very comfy seat, and that is about it. So I'm going to shut the door on that one, possibly shut the door on that one, and go to whoever is next door. Oh, cheers, thank you very much. So let's keep going down. Who have we got next door? If I can get in here. Oh, ICD, Jeff Smith and Jack Goff. I bumped into Jeff a couple of times now at Goodwood Revival. Really nice guy. Don't think he's around. Jeff's not around. He's not around today, is he?
Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be down. I think he's down this morning.
Oh, okay. So he might be around later, and Jack Goff, he might be here. So all of the team radios set up, all very neat and tidy, and probably incredibly expensive. So I seem to be stuck behind a barrier. So as you see, they're just trying to sort out all the tyres. So you've got all of these. There is a lot of tyres just for that. So the two cars there. So you've got people just doing pressures and everything, and these two guys have got the unfortunate job of cleaning the van or lorry, but it's actually part of the regulations, which is quite funny that all trucks have to be clean and tidy and presentable, because it is one of the premier sports in the UK. That is Team Tribute Week, I do believe. Can't really get in there because guys are just unloading all their stuff at the moment. Oh, sorry about that if anyone picked up that rather rude word. You can never tell what anyone's going to say when they're live. So I'm going to keep walking down. This is the edge of the lane. So these are the Formula 4s going around. So quite wet and slippery, and you can barely. So we've got a Ginetta TT4 Supercup car coming up, so I'm guessing they're going out for practice quite soon. It started raining again, which is absolutely typical. It's something that seems to happen all the blooming time at any event, but we are in Britain, so what more could you expect? So we've got Speedworks up here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stick my head in there. Might be able to. But again, I don't want to get in anyone's way or break any rules. So that is sort of air car what I can see of it. I'm not going to go in, because again, if I don't know the teams, I won't go in there. Obviously it's a bit of an invasion of privacy. So you've got Team BMR. These are got Ash Sutton in this group here, who is basically fighting for the championship this weekend. He's in the lead at the moment. So you've got Cole in here. I think his car is next door, probably with Jason Play, so they may want to keep it slightly hidden I may be able to have a quick look at this one. Just imagine that coal isn't written on there and you'll probably be alright. So these are the Lavorgs, you know, considering where they were, they've come an incredibly long way, and ash is right at the top of everything at the moment, so it's pretty good really, the fact they've worked this way up. Obviously Jason's not having the same luck that he is, but I'm sure he'll sort that out for next season. But hopefully these guys, and it's tipping it down again, so I think these wet tyres may be needed for some time over the weekend. So keep going down. This is Team Dynamics, so again these are one of the top runners. They're mathematically could do it. This is Matt Neal, this is car there, and everyone, they're putting up these boards here, and I don't think, like I said, any mechanic that possibly might watch this, I'm sure they'll have certain words to say about these boards. They do look very good. So there's Matt Neal. Again, bumped into him at Goodwood Revival. There was a bit of a touring car driver fest going on at that one. So this one here, a bit busy, but this is Gordon Shedden's car. Looking great. So we're going to go back this way. Simpson Racing, I might be able to stick my head in, there we go. So another Type R, guys getting things ready. Not sure what everyone's favourite car is. If you want to put that in the comments below, which car would you want to be racing, and not necessarily which is the best one, because we know that at the moment, but which car would you, if you could have a chance. They got Paddock Racing, they're also running Mike Bushell's car, which has won the championship. So this is Andrew Jordan's car. It's incredibly shiny and looks absolutely amazing. I'm sure it won't look like this by the end of the weekend, but it certainly stands out. It probably doesn't come out really that well in comparison, but very cool colours. So I'm going to go back out. It's only a quick look. So that is the end of the pit lane. So I'm going to try and turn the camera around, that doesn't want to. Right, well I hope you enjoyed that. That was something slightly different that you don't often get to see. If it had been Saturday or Sunday, I couldn't film any of this because due to the regulations on filming, you're not allowed to film anything on track on Saturday or Sunday. So luckily, being here on Friday, I'll get to have a better look and show you guys what goes on. Obviously watch the race on ITV because they've got absolutely some stunning footage. Got another Ginetta coming down this way. So I'm going to flip it around quickly again if it wants to. No, it doesn't want to. How rubbish. Well, anyway, where was I? Yeah, we're doing a lot more videos over the course of this weekend. I'll try and do some more live streaming if possible. There we go, it's decided to flip around now. So these are the Ginetta's GT4s coming down there, the G55s, Super Cups. So incredibly good cars, rear wheel drive, bit of a monsters really, but they are incredibly well sorted. I've been following this series for quite a while. So we've got all the F4 cars coming back up, and I'm got another one. Obviously there's a lot of them, a lot of trucks. Just going to wait for everyone to go past. So they're all the little support vehicles towing their tyres and everything else, because there's a lot of equipment to be taken back. So where was I? Yeah, if you've enjoyed it, you know, please give it a thumbs up. You know, it's something slightly different, no racing, but you get to see the cars. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Put your comments down below about what you thought of the video, if you enjoyed it, and click on the subscribe button because there's going to be plenty more videos coming up about this weekend. Thanks for watching.